Did you know that a British pilot shot down 5 German bombers in a single day during World War II? Well, there are more amazing aviation facts that you probably didn't know. Stay tuned till the end of this video to find out what they are, and make sure to like this video for more interesting facts. Let's go. The first aeroplane that went supersonic was the British jet fighter Gloucester Meteor. It was developed in a relatively short time of 24 months from 1939 to 1941. The prototype first flew on March 4, 1941, and it became operational in July 1944. During World War II, it served with the Royal Air Force and the Royal Navy. This aircraft holds a significant place in aviation history as the first to break the sound barrier accidentally. On October 1944, Flight Lieutenant Ronald Robson and his flight tested the aircraft top speed over a measured mile course near Boscombe Down. As the pilot pushed the aircraft to its limits, the airframe performed flawlessly, making the first recorded supersonic flight in history. Do you know which American bomber could carry more than one type of payload, bombs or a glider? The answer is the B-24 Liberator. This heavy bomber was designed by the American company Consolidated Aircraft Corporation in the late 1930s. The prototype first flew on May 1939, and it entered service in 1941. The Liberator was used extensively during World War II by the United States Army Air Forces, and also by the United Kingdom and many other Allied forces. It was one of the most prolific bombers of the war, with more than 12,700 built. The B-24 had a maximum bomb load of 6,000 pounds or 2,700 kilograms. It could also be fitted with a variety of other equipment such as machine guns, rockets, flares, smoke bombs, and parachute mines. But what made the B-24 truly unique was its ability to carry a second, smaller aircraft as a glider. This was made possible by a special attachment system that allowed the glider to be towed behind the bomber. The glider would be released at the target area and then land and take off again afterwards. Do you know that a Japanese pilot managed to land a plane on the wing of a moving aircraft carrier? Yes, his name was Saburo Sakai. He was a fighter pilot in the Imperial Japanese Navy. World War II, Sakai was one of Japan's top aces with 64 aerial victories. He was known for his skill and bravery in combat. However, he was also known for his unorthodox methods. One of his most famous exploits was when he landed his Mitsubishi A6M0 on the wing of an American aircraft carrier. While it was still moving, this feat of flying was considered to be almost impossible. He managed to do this by hitching a ride on the wing of an American bomber that he had just shot down. After landing on the carrier, he was taken prisoner by the Americans. Do you know which German aircraft was the first to feature a radar system? The answer is the Messerschmitt Me 109. This iconic fighter plane was designed by the German company Bayerische Flugzeugwerke in the late 1930s. It was one of the most widely used aircraft of World War II, with more than 33,000 produced. The first prototype flew on October 24, 1935, and it entered service in May 1936. The Bf-109 was initially designed as a single-engine fighter, but it was later produced in a variety of different versions, including twin-gun variants. The Bf-109 was used by the Luftwaffe in virtually every major battle of the war in Europe and the Mediterranean. It was also used by several other countries, including Hungary, Italy, and Romania. The Bf-109 was armed with a variety of different weapons, including machine guns and cannons. Some versions were also fitted with guided missiles. Despite its success in combat, the Bf-109 was eventually replaced by newer and more advanced German fighter aircraft, such as the Focke-Wulf 190. Another German plane, the VFW 190, holds the record for the most takeoffs and landings. Do you know what it is? The Focke-Wulf 190 was another iconic fighter plane of World War II. It was designed by the German company Focke-Wulf in the late 1930s. The first prototype flew on October 1939, and it entered service in May 1941. Like the Bf-109, the FW-190 was used in a variety of different roles, including as a fighter, fighter bomber, and reconnaissance aircraft. It was also produced in a number of different versions with various engines and armament. The FW-190 was one of the most prolific aircraft of the war, with more than 20,000 built. It was also one of the most successful, with more than 1,500 aerial victories. Which aircraft holds the record for the longest flight without refuel? The answer is the Horton brothers. Horton Brothers H-1Z G206 America. Do you know how long the flight was? The flight lasted for 39 hours, 57 minutes and 19 seconds. This distance was over 18,000 miles. Unfortunately, the plane crashed while attempting to land due to fuel exhaustion. All 3 crew members were killed. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.